All right, nearing the end of our series with Meganium. See what we got. And this is somebody in the Ultra League, so they are up there. And I do want to go first. Okay, and so I got the Chikorita and a bug catching set, so at least Chikorita won't be by itself. All right, yeah, let's do that. Wow, okay, I get to have some options here. I do have a Meganium in hand already, so yeah, let's go with another Chikorita and a Bayleaf. And I'm giving the energy to the one on the bench. Okay, with Mew and Monkey Dory. I mean, they're both psychic. Oh, and a psychic energy, so this is likely Gardevoir. I was going to say, these two can find themselves in a wide variety of decks, so seeing the two of them doesn't necessarily mean Gardevoir, but if we see psychic energy, that most likely means Gardevoir. There's not really another competitive viable deck with Psychic, except for Alakazam, but then Alakazam doesn't carry these two. Yeah, let's Ino. I debated, because clearly they didn't have much, but I want to be able to do more than what I have. And yeah, I think that was the right call. So, let's play another Chikorita. Bug catching set. There we go. Okay. And I'm going for the Mega, because I already have the Bayleaf pretty much charged up, and I've got more energy for it. So if they knock out the Chikorita, Mega Meganium can start swinging. Oh, and look at that. So I could even attach to the active, retreat it, and then swing with the Mega. So I'm in a good spot. Okay, and so I Ionode them into another monkey and Frillish. That's annoying. So we will likely get item locked next turn, as long as they get another energy. So they do have to retreat the active monkey, attach to the Frillish, and they put Bravery Charm on the Mew. That's interesting. 230 is not really enough to save them, and Morty's Conviction, you don't see that a whole lot. So you have to discard another card in your hand in order to play it, and then you get to draw as many cards as Pokemon your opponent has in play. So, interesting. And I guess, actually that kind of makes sense, because then you can just discard a psychic energy, so it's a way to get your energy in the discard as well as draw cards. And they just went for the Mind Bend. They did not retreat. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to attach there, manually attach there, energy switch here, retreat, and I'm going to boss his orders on the Ralts, because even though they'll be able to bring that monkey back, one, this is preventing them from getting a Gardevoir in play, and two, it's also preventing from getting them energy in the discard. Okay, and they Lily's Determination. New hand of 8, and they go. They have a Jellicent now, which even just having Jellicent in the active would mean I couldn't play items or tools from my hand. They did find another Ralts. And they attached to the Mew. Okay, so I guess They're going to try to genome hacking me, but that's not going to help them very much. Because they don't have leaf energy attached to them, and that's what really powers it up. Okay, and they go for the Mind Bend. So they do put the Latias in play. They go for Mind Bend. Wow, I really don't know what they're thinking. I mean, are they just hoping that I Confusion hit myself to knock out? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and give the Bravery Charm to Teal Mask. I'm going to try for an attack. And I flip through the Confusion, so that's also a knockout. Oh, I guess I am only doing 220, so Mew would survive a Giant Bouquet right now. But they don't know I have the Baby Meganium in my hand, so right now it's only 220, but next turn it would be 370. Yeah, they're going for Mew. Okay, and there's Ino. So let's see what 4 cards I get. Haha, Pokepad! So that Ino didn't matter at all. Still no Gardevoir. They do have Curly on the bench now. The most annoying thing about Confusion is that it just stays there forever. Like, you have to retreat or remove it from the active spot in order for Confusion to go away. Otherwise, you have to flip a coin every time you want to attack. Heads, you get to attack like normal. Tails, you hit yourself for 30 damage. Okay, so let's grab that Baby Meganium. Now all my stuff is doubled. And I'm going to Teal Dance to draw a card, even though with Meganium I no longer need to have 3 energies on it to attack. 2 is enough. Okay, and I get another Teal Mask. That's nice. And I'm going to retreat, because I can retreat for 1 energy, and I can attack for 2. So this clears off the Confusion. I'm good to go. And yeah, let's take out the monkey. And there we go. Finally, we see the Gardevoir. So they'll be able to Psychic Embrace any of the energy from the discard onto any of their Pokemon they want. Although they don't have Monkey Dory anymore, so they're just going to generate that damage and it's going to stay there. So it's going to make it easier for me to attack. Alright, so there's the third to Mew. And so we each have 3 energy on us, so 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180 to 10. They're also Psychic Embracing onto Diancie. Okay, so Diancie is going to be ready to attack next turn. It only needs 2 Psychic to attack, and then whenever it does attack, you can discard up to 2 energy on it to do 120 for each. And Genome Hacking did 300 damage. Oh, you know what? My doubling of energy actually worked against me, because on Teal Mask, it was counting each of those for 2. So I was calculating 210, but it's an additional 30 for each one, so that was actually 300. So that was a good play. But I get to move Mega Meganium into the active. We're going to Ino now that they've taken prizes. We're reduce them to a smaller hand, although realistically, everything that Gardevoir needs is on the board. That's one of the strengths of that archetype. But that's also a strength that I have. I mean, I guess once I have everything evolved, because I've got my Mega, I've got 2 of the babies, and really I'm good to go. I manually attach that energy there because I'll be hitting for way more than they're able to hit me for. And maybe I should have gone for boss, but honestly, after I take this out, I'm good. So this Lily's Determination will get me a full hand of 6. I only need 1 prize left, so it doesn't matter what they promote. I can take it out, and my biggest concern here, I guess, would be getting stuck with somebody else in the active that can't attack. So if they can boss his orders or counter catcher, I could be in trouble. But that's why I went for Lily's, because it'll let me draw into a full new hand, whether it's Energy Switch or, I don't know. It'll just give me more options, depending on what they do. Okay, they attached the de-evolution, but that wouldn't really do anything to me because neither of these are damaged enough that de-evolving would cause a knockout. So normally that works a whole lot better when you got Monkey Dory to kind of manipulate the math, but even then, it's only 60 on each of those. They INO me to 1. And they're going to Super Rod. They do choose monkeys, so 2 monkeys and a darkness energy. They're realizing, this doesn't quite work without the damage manipulation. But I think it's too late. I don't think that they should have put the monkeys in the active. Really, I don't know why they never used the Frillish or the Jellicent. Even putting Jellicent up front would have bought them some time. And we just get the Garland Ray. It's not enough damage. There's the Turo if I were to need it, but I don't. So we're just going to take the knockout. And so, yeah, that was our last prize, but we would have gotten 2 more if there was any more to take. So another win against Gardevoir. We will take that.